Hi, welcome to White Dragon Dojo again. Okay, we're going to look again at punching and blocking principles, because with distance, you know, if you're using this to learn by, then it's not always going to be that easy to necessarily learn if I can't actually correct you or someone else as a teacher can't correct you. So we're going to actually look at this properly and in detail. So Paul, now when I say about punching and being relaxed, I don't mean this just, yeah, and you should never be really tense either. So the principle we're going to use is basically locking off tendons in your arm. In Aikido, if you've done Aikido, seen it, then you might have seen a little trick they use called the immovable arm, where it works as this, is that I stay completely relaxed, place my arm on Paul's shoulder, Paul then tries to bend my arm. Right, you can use whatever strength you like. So I've done this with, I've done it recently with two people on either arm, and I ended up with my biceps were all black after it, because I was trying to bend my arms that much. My legs were starting to go a bit, but my arms certainly didn't bend. So being nice and relaxed, Paul tries to bend my arm, and he can do whatever he likes. It's absolutely fine, and I'm nice and relaxed. You know, I can still, you know, it's not a bother. I could do that with, you know, let's say 4 people, 2 on each arm. It's fine. If I tried to strengthen it, it won't work. I just couldn't do it. So when I say about punching and being relaxed, yes, I am relaxed, but I essentially lock the tendons off my arm. I was taught this with all the ki, you know, you develop your ki, and basically the theory goes that you're breathing in light, white light. It goes down into your hara and becomes a ball of blue energy. When you breathe out, you picture this energy, this blue energy, going out through your arm and projecting on forever. What a load of crap. I'm sorry to say it. I had a student that I taught for 3 years. He could not get the principle of the immovable arm taught that way. And then one day I thought, what am I doing wrong? Because it's got to be me, I'm the instructor. It's not him, because his ability to learn was great. And I thought, well, what's actually going on here? And it's in the tendon. You know, you're not giving muscle, you know, you're not pumping your muscles, but you are locking off your tendon. Hopefully that will help. If it doesn't, answer in the postcard. You know. So when I punch, I'm not brutal. It's shoulder that. You're relaxed. You know, this is relaxed. I'll do an open hand because I don't want to. So when we punch, yeah, I tense my fist at the last second, wham, but this is still relaxed. Bicep, triceps relaxed. By locking off the tendon, it literally becomes like an iron bar hitting you. You know, Paul can push all day on my arm's not going to go anywhere. My body might go back possibly, but you know, this is not going to go, and you know, it won't work. There are ways to, you know, this is probably the most effective way to punch, or it is the only real way to punch. So I mean, if I do this on Paul, I can break his concentration without being brutal. So I try and bend. Now bearing in mind, you know, for anyone that's sort of dubious of this, yeah, Paul's a lot lighter than me, so yeah, maybe he couldn't bend my arm, but the same principle goes. Can't do it on Paul. So, Paul's hands come out. So, okay, right, what did I do differently? Nice and simple, this. All I do, as I saw an Aikido guy do as well, he goes, and he's cut my ki. Yeah, it's a break in concentration, so then I can put it back. So okay, there's your principle, and it's not about ki or anything else. It's just a break in the concentration to do that. So if the guy is punching, you can quite happily move. Sorry. So just bear that in mind for punching. Practice that. You know, you should never be tensed up. Yeah, once you've got this weighed off, you can do it with as many people as you like, providing your posture's good. A good one to use then is here if you've got people on either side. Yeah, you do need another person for that. I haven't got one. Volunteers, please.
Let's go and grab a volunteer. That's some work over there.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's our basic punching principle. Already been through, I believe, talking about telegraphing. One of the worst things, bad habit to get into, is to go, shouldn't do it. Neither should you. Sanchin no kata comes out later if you don't know it. I've seen people punch like this. No, don't do it. Don't start the habit. Start the habit, hard to break. It's stupid, it's pointless. I don't understand why.
Start with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee says it's from A to B. Yeah. This is just a waste of time. So if I'm from Colin here, go straight from there to there. This distance doesn't require that, or this or that. All you're doing is wasting time.
Even, interesting point here.